Hi guys, it's T with Teaquilts, and today is Saturday, June 6th, 2020. It's almost 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, so I didn't bring my other bulb, and it's typical of the type of day I'm having, so let me go get another light. Sorry about that. It worked on Wednesday, and now it's not working again today. I ordered this light over maybe 2.5 weeks ago now. No notification of shipment or anything, so it is what it is. I hope this live chat works because I didn't reboot any of my systems today. Hope my phone lasts 2 hours because I don't have the charger. Oh, it's in here. I took it to Kevin's house in case we get a chance to sew, but that didn't happen. All right. Let me close everything else. Still dark in here for some reason today. Maybe it's me. Just one of them days. Just one of them days. Let's see. All right, let's go in the comment section here. We've got Mary here first. Hi, Mary. She says, hello all. Hope everyone is doing well. Diane Ricks is also here. Says, hello, T and everyone. Quick Gal says, hi, T and everyone. Mary says, wow, at T, no t-shirt today. You know what? I was too tired. I told you all I put those shirts on right before the live, and I just wasn't having it today. I am tired. It finally caught with it. My schedule finally caught up with me today, and I'm done. I know it's kind of weird. Diane 57 is here saying hi. Hi, Diane. C-Rex is here, says, hey, T, I know you're tired, but we appreciate you going live. Thank you so much. I am extremely tired. I stopped working around 5:30 maybe today. Got something to eat, and then I decided I was done for today. No more Teaquilts business. Just, I took a little nap for about an hour, and then just been relaxing for the other 2 hours or so. Celia Swain is here. She says, hello, T and everyone. Hi, Celia. Cheryl Bean is here. Says, hello, T and everyone. My brother is here. He says, hey, sis, I'm here. Hi, everyone. Hope everybody's staying safe. Leela Dyaker. She says, hi, T and everyone. Judy is here. Saying hello, T and everyone. Kim Burris is here. I guess I said Kim's name. It's going to be a long night, guys. Lisa Peg is here. Says, hi, T. Hey, quilters. Hi, Lisa. Tiffany's Quilting Life is here. Says, hi, Mrs. T. Hi, everyone. Hey, Tiffany. Leetta Bryan is here. Says, hi, T and T Quilters. Hi, Leetta. Kevin the Quilter is here. He goes, yay, my gal T. Hey, everybody. It was hard coming in here today. I almost just decided, I was thinking I'm just going to lay here and not do it. That's what I thought at 8:30. That's why you didn't get any earlier notification. But I decided, let me go and get up and get started. Robin Boyd is here, says, hello, T and everyone. Karen Notley is here. She says, hi, T and friends. Melissa LePage says, you look lovely in pink. Thank you. It's one of those colors I look really good in. My favorite color is actually red, but I'm currently stuck in teal mode. I go through seasons where not my favorite color changes, but I like a particular color. Like last year it was lime, this year it's teal. So we'll see how long teal lasts. Jada Smith is here. She says, hi, T and everyone. I hope that all is well and safe. Earling here from Wisconsin. I love the pineapple quilt blocks. I will try to make one soon. Doris O says, hi, T and T Quilters. I hope you're having a good evening and getting a lot of UFOs completed. Let's see. Last one. She says, I know how you feel, T. I'm poop tired too. I still got to edit a video, but Hubs and I are doing movie time. Although I think he is passed out, haha. So I'm watching you instead of the movie. That is funny. Teresa McCormick is here. She says, hello, T and everyone. And then Diane says, hey, Kevin, you modeled that safety suit for the swap. Ugh. I think I just put it back on the same speed. I don't know how long that's gonna last. It does seem like it picked up, so maybe I put it on low by mistake. I'm losing all my pineapple blocks back here. Let's see. I'm behind. I should have 6 blocks today. I'm actually doing Guyleen Fitzgerald's pineapple blocks, just so that I can say I have one that's done her way. I have 4 blocks. You're supposed to be making 1 block a day for the month of June to have at least 30 blocks. I had caught up Wednesday ahead of time, so I would have Thursday's blocks done. But I didn't do a block yesterday. I don't have a block today. And I'm going to see if I can sew some, but I doubt if I actually get it done. So we'll see. Now, see, this is weird. How come my sewing machine isn't coming on? So I must have hit something when I plugged in the other light. So let's check that. See, it's gonna be one of those days. I gotta come back in front of the camera. Apparently, I must have knocked something out. I'm like, my sewing machine should always work. This light, not so much. I have no idea. Hold on, guys. I've pushed in one card and knocked out another one, okay? I still don't, well, maybe my other part's out. Let's see. Yeah. So it's like a scrappy pineapple block here. That's the goal. But knowing me, I probably won't get any done because I'm not even in the mood for real, for real. But I can be motivated to get some steps done. So when I do get back in here, I'll have a head start on something. So we got machine on, that light is on. This light still isn't playing ball, but that's okay. Now I got my wheel under my cord. Just don't have a lot of room in here. Let's see, who else is coming to the room? I think I said Teresa last time. Vivian Calvi is here. Says hi T. Hi Vivian. Dora says hi Kevin. I enjoyed seeing you T and the babies on Facebook. Yes, and I held a chicken. You all had to be a member of the Teaquilts Teaquilts Facebook group. Yes, indeed. I held a chicken, guys. Bonita Nance is here. She says, hello, everyone, and Miss T. Hi, Bonita. And Tiffany says, yes, I like them scrappy. And Kevin is laughing out loud at Dars. And Jada Smith says, love scrappy. Bonita Nance says, love your little chick, Miss T. Yes, that was too funny. Diane says, I think a great deal of thought went into making that stylish safety apparel. Kevin, I was impressed. That's funny. I need 2.5-inch squares to start, right? So I'm 4 behind. Tomorrow is what, the 7th? So I guess I'll try to work on 3. I'll start 3 of them. And maybe by the end of tomorrow I have all 3 done, maybe. We'll see. Although I don't have enough 2-inch pieces. 2.5-inch. 2, 3, 6, 7. Yep. So I need 5 short pieces. So I'm just cutting some pieces approximately 2 inches long. That's 3 since I'm making 3 blocks. I've cut 3 out of the same material. Tell me what you guys have been up to. what I've been up to. As you all know, I've been swapping blocks. I met at Kevin's house yesterday. We swapped out blocks. Let's see, what else? Making t-shirts for the Teaquilts sale. That's also going on. Certain tea gear that's on my website is 25% off. I think it's 5 shirts that are on sale, or 4. I can't remember the number. So I've been making shirts, getting some of those orders out as well if I have your shirt in stock. I'm out of the plus sizes, so I'm having to order those. I just went ahead and put in an early order so I can get those orders out. I just estimated how many I would need, so they'll be coming in next week. Glad I did, because this is taking longer. It's going to take longer than it normally would for my supplies to come in. I hadn't even thought about shipping when I had this sale, so I'm glad I did put in a order early. Normally I put an order in and I get it. If I put an order in on like a Saturday, I'll get it on Monday. I think this order is coming like Wednesday or Thursday. Before I even submitted it, it said it was going to come on June 16th, and I was like, oh my gosh. But it did change once I submitted it, so I'm glad. So Lisa, I did find a lady's V-neck for you, so I'll email you. I was just tired after I placed that order, but I'll email you and let you know what that cost is. I will do some sewing and then check some comments, guys. Saturday nights, I'm normally sewing if I make myself do it. You all actually make it so that I sew something, so I like that part of it as well. Okay, I knew I was missing something. The wooden iron. Let's see if I put it in this bag. This is my swapping bag. Check the other bag. Yep. So I don't know if any of you all went over to Guyleen's Pineapple Trash to Treasures Facebook group and signed up, so you can do part of this as well. But of course, you need to have the pineapple ruler. This is not. I guess I'm putting the blue on a blue, huh? I can switch it out though. It's because I have rights. I make all the decisions in here. The only place. Trying to think. Not much has happened since Wednesday because all of my prep work has been going into the getting ready to swap those blocks out. I did mail out 1 through 7, I guess, because I'm 1, Kevin is number 2, and then I attempted to mail 5 groups of blocks today because I don't want to take up the whole time from everybody else in the post office. And when I turned around, it was nobody in there when I walked in there. When I turned around, it was at least 10 people in line, socially distanced. It was ridiculous. And there's only one person working. Apparently somebody didn't come in today, so they only had one person at the counter. That's just sad when you only got one person to work on a Saturday. And I'm just making a hot mess right now. This is one where you square up after you sew around all four sides. So all I'm doing is making sure that I stay in my 1/4 inch seam allowance at this point. I'll show it to you when I've gone all the way around. And see, I'm not even going opposite sides. I'm just going around. And you can see stuff doesn't match here or anything. So, doesn't matter right now. And then I'll chat with you guys. I'd rather do more chatting than sewing today anyway. Blocks are going back out in the order that I received them. So if you sent your blocks in first, you're getting your blocks back first. One thing that may make your blocks come back faster than someone else's is if you also have ordered a t-shirt. So, and when I open the bag up, I'm packaging those shirts. I got bags. I got the shirts in numbered bags so that I know that they're in order. So when I open that bag up, and if you're in that bag, I tend to pull those people out of that particular bag first. So that would be the only reason you would go before somebody else. Because I don't want to have 40 packages laying around my house. It was a mess keeping track of all that. Kevin go, where did you keep all this stuff, girl? I said it was just sitting in my kitchen. I put them into contractor bags that I purchased at Home Depot because they're thicker trash bags. And that's what they've been sitting in, waiting for D-Day. It's a shame my light won't work. Try it one more time. I don't even know what's taking them so long to even ship it. I haven't even gotten ship notification. Nope. Whoops. Nope. I tried. All right. This is what I got. Just stuff sewn around. Long as it's sewed past the 1/4 inch seam, it doesn't matter when I was going around. Long as the fabric came past the 1/4 inch. This is what it looked like on the back. Just a hodgepodge. And now I'm going to square this off and trim away going this way. This ruler has a point on it. Got to cut from the wrong side. That's where I went wrong the last time. Flip it over, Teajuana. And then I put this point along the corner that I'm trimming. And that's what's hard to show you guys. So I'm trimming from the wrong side, and it's not going to lay up here perfect. But you see how I got the square, these two ends are on that point? They're right on the edge of the fabric, and it could be a little bit off. I'm going to cut right across the top of this ruler. That's where I'm going to cut. So. Cutting across the top of the ruler. And this is what I just cut off, them corners that I was showing you. So I got something that looked like this now. So I'm going to do that, and it's actually trimming 1/4 of an inch away from the inside point of this square. That's where it's trimming. And then I just rotate and do that all the way around. So I will cut these two that I got off. And then I will look at the chat. As I said, I know some people wanted me to show how to use this ruler, but I don't want to make a actual live, like a planned video. I'll do it live while I'm working, but I don't want to do a video on her technique. Even though I did not learn it from her, because what I'm doing, she didn't say, because she only wants the people to know certain things in class, it seems like. So, if you're taking a class. So I got one trimmed. Working on the second one now. I am on a rotating mat. It does help with this. Making sure all these points are lined up. This is one of those things you can't fall asleep on it. You know, you got to constantly be on your P's and Q's, because if you're not straight when you're trimming it up, your block can be off right on the onset. Alright, so I got some things that look like this, and look cornered, been cut out of the dog ear, out of the corner, so it doesn't even matter. But this is what I've got, two of those that I've trimmed, the other one's on the machine. But let me check the comments. Let's see. My phone went all the way to the bottom, so I'm trying to go back to where I stopped. And C-Rex talking about stop it. That chick was cute. The people that are not in Facebook have absolutely no idea what we're talking about. And and Kevin, you're not right. Talking about Miss Crochet. Hi, Michelle Anderson. She says, hello, everyone. Praying all is well with everyone. Yes, it is with me. I wish also the same for you. Robin says, I loved your chick. See? He talking about the real one or Miss Crochet? This is Kevin. Back up. She was talking about mine. I'm just joking. We had a ton of fun. Diane says, I finished my house blocks and mailed. I don't know what she's talking about. Teresa says, cleaning my sewing room. Kim says, I'm working on the blocks for Grand Adventures quilt top, like Delectable Mountains. That's fun. I like the Delectable Mountain quilts. They're easy blocks to make as well. June says, love your little chick, T. And I put binding on my table topper. That's awesome. Getting it done. Bonita says, day 2 of retreat from home. Mini project, Drunker's Path quilt designed by Jackie Kunkel. Pansy Garden, making the block a pillow. That's pretty cool. Dee Dee says, Dee Dee Hansen joining. Hello, everyone. Hi, Dee Dee. Kevin says, sorry I had to put, this is not Kevin, this is Mary. Says, sorry I had to put in my cataract surgery drops. Glad it's going well. And I'm telling you, you're going to see so much. It's still dark in here for some reason. I don't know what that is. It must be me. It's just me. Tiffany says, I was working on another video. I finished, so I got to edit it now and think of something to do for tomorrow. I'm thinking playing with scraps or something. Mary says, your hair is beautiful, T. Thank you. I just had it in a back bun at Kevin's house, and I just left it like that and just put my cap on today. I didn't go anywhere but to the post office today. Let's see. Dee Dee says, yippee, I think I was number 7. Yes, you are number 7. I posted on Facebook. And you all are not going to get any tracking information unless you gave me money to send your package. Because it's just too much for me to take the receipt that they give me at the post office and trying to type that out and figure out whose state is which and send it back out to you guys. So anybody that I mailed to today, they said should arrive by Wednesday. So I'd say Thursday for sure, just in case we have some kind of backup in the system somewhere. And to me, when I send out on Saturday, it seems like it takes that extra day like I mailed it on Monday anyway. So just be aware of that. Mary says our farmers market may get shut down because of mask problems. Wow. I don't know why. You know, that's considered like a store too. I don't know why people wouldn't want to wear one there, but we are who we are. EJ's daughter. I haven't seen that name in a long time. Welcome back. Hi, just joined, watching while I clean my sewing room. Hope all is well. Girl, when you get through, come over here and clean my room. I need to... it's such a shame that I live across town from my friend Deborah. But she loves to clean. Loves to clean. Mary says we have... I don't know what type of falcons this is. Pyrenees falcons that nest in our electric building every year, and their babies are getting ready to fledge. So cute. Leetta says I have the ruler and the book. Never used them. I didn't know you had the book and the ruler, Leetta. I thought you was... I was gonna tell you can use my ruler, girl. But you got it already. Kim says she also, I have the pineapple ruler, and I never did check my other rulers to see if I have any other ones, but I just can't even off the top of my head think of one. It would have to be in a special spot. Like I have some specialty rulers that I hardly ever use, and I would have to check that spot to see if I got any other brand of pineapple rulers. But I know I won't be using them. Tiffany says, I made my first blocks with a regular ruler. I haven't tried my pineapple ruler yet. I wanted to see the difference. Yeah, I know a lot of people saying that there's videos where they're showing you how to make them. But like I said, I wanted to do her technique. So in 20 years, if she decides she's having another pineapple trash to treasures display, that I'm following her rules. I don't want to put something in that's not by her design, you know. So that's the only reason I'm doing this, because otherwise I would be using my AccuQuilt die cutting system, okay? And thinking of AccuQuilt, I'm sure everybody isn't in here. That's normally, you know, in my Wednesdays, but on my sew-alongs, which is the nights, Saturday nights were the night I was doing it, and Monday during the afternoon. I got a check from AccuQuilt. I can't remember what it is now. I get like 5% or something back. So you all must have really went and ordered some stuff doing my pineapple sewing series with the AccuQuilt. So just wanted to thank you all for that. But it was at least over $100, but I can't remember what it was. So it, you know, you all had to do a lot of ordering for me to get $100. So I appreciate you all following my links to purchase from AccuQuilt. And just know that anytime you follow my link and purchase anything on AccuQuilt's site that I get credit for it, you don't have to purchase only what I sent you over there for. So I appreciate you all using the link. That helps a lot. Robin is still laughing at Miss Crochet. Jill Richter says, love your videos. Thank you, Jill. Appreciate you stopping in. Kevin says, hey, Teaquilters, in all seriousness, I had a blast helping our Queen of Scraps swap the blocks. Thanks for playing along, and thanks to you for being a great friend. You are also a great friend, Kevin. That was really sweet of you to allow me to use your space, because he added 2 tables, and it really helped. I did not have to crawl around on the floor. Saved my knees. Thank you, Jesus. Melissa, thank you for the $3. She just sent $3 in the chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Somebody else sent me, like through the Cash App, sent me $7. Let me see who that was. That was unusual. Let me see. And it's still sitting here. See if I can find out who it's from. I am not one of those people that are always on Cash App, so I have no idea where the stuff is, you know. I got a picture of me. Is that it? Nope. I am so bad. I hate Cash App because the button you should hit is not the button you hit. And I think they do that on purpose so that they can confuse you. I hit the $7 a long time ago. That's my cash balance. And I can't figure out where the list is. It just gets, this thing gets on my nerves. Okay. It was from Kathy Gilbert. So thank you, Kathy, so much for the $7 through Cash App. Appreciate that. Now we can go back into the chat box. And Robin is telling Kevin that there's nothing like fresh eggs. Yes, I walked out with a dozen eggs, so thank you for that too, Kevin. That was really awesome. Dee Dee says, are you going to give us some ideas for setting the swap blocks, or are we on our own? I think you're on your own unless something else come up or you all waiting, because I'm busy right now and I won't be doing that. I just know that you can put blocks together, but if you got black around every block, I probably would at least put some sashing in between and maybe a cornerstone as a minimum. So basically that's all. Because I feel like I want people to be creative if you want and get your settings put together. Maybe share them over on the Facebook page, and then maybe I'll do a video for people that aren't on Facebook of just a show and tell of the quilts that were posted, or quilt tops. It doesn't have to be finished. It can be just a quilt top. Post it on Facebook, and I'll make a YouTube video for those that are not on Facebook. So let's see. Eric Oda is here. How that happened? And Mary is telling Kevin that she loves egg salad. And it's so funny because Kevin made egg salad when I was there. I still got some. I ate the chicken salad today for lunch and dinner, Kevin, because I told you my husband was not going to eat it. He has not touched either one of those. I told you. Claudette Bettis is here. Hi, Claudette. She says hello to you and everyone. And yeah, so I'm sure some more comments probably in that I can't see. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew some sides onto this. I need like 3.5-inch pieces now. So since I'm doing 3 blocks and I know I need 12 pieces, I'm just gonna cut them and get them ready before I even start. That's just how I work. Get it out the way. I don't know where my toppy is. I lost the top of my strips. Let me keep them from getting wrinkled. The them up there. I went through a lot of trouble to press all of this. We don't want unnecessary wrinkles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6. I need 3.5 if I'm not mistaken. That's what we're gonna cut. I'm using the wrong ruler. I'm using the pineapple ruler, and I don't want to do that. I have a little bitty one here. This is a Creative Grids ruler that has American Quilter Society on it. When you go to one of their shows, and I think you have to be a member or purchase a membership at the show, and then they'll give you some kind of free gift. This one year, it was this ruler. They may have done it like 2 years in a row, because I think I got another one around here somewhere or in a case somewhere. So that's 9. I need 3 more. Take that short one off. Trying to put a stack of ones that I've used and another stack of ones I have not used. Eric says, I'm taking a quilting break from work and finally finished my quilt. Mary says, uh-oh, were the chickens salad your chickens, Kevin? He says, maybe, but it wasn't Miss Crochet. And Diane's asking, Kevin, have you ever grown meat chickens? And then Bonita's talking about, no, Kevin said ain't so. Okay. Kevin is serious. He disappeared. He disappeared on us. Just trying to mix this up a little bit. Not really caring a whole lot. Just didn't want like all orange in one block. Other than that, it doesn't matter. Still have this other one I need to square up. And Kevin says that he always raised meat birds. I actually saw them. I was just waiting on him to say. I know some people do not like stuff like that, but I say if you're going to eat meat, it's nice that he's growing his own. He knows exactly what they're eating. But I was waiting on him to say. Alright, we're back to squaring this one part up so I can trim here, because I left one on my machine. Got to make sure all these lines are in the right spot. Takes concentration. I gotta concentrate on this part, guys, with this ruler. Make sure I'm hitting all the right points. All right, let's see what Kevin says. Oh, he said he raised his own ones. He says every year. And Diane says keeping it Dutch is growing the meat chickens. And he's laughing at Bonita. T, why won't your husband eat the salads? My husband, he's first of all, growing up, he says his mom was not a good cook. So it was a lot of things that he didn't eat. When I met him, I've gotten him to eat some things. But my husband's a very, very simple eater. Like, he will eat chicken, but he won't eat, like, fancy chicken dishes. No Italian dishes, things like that when we go places. If it's not fried or baked, he's not having it. He'll eat steak. He eats, like, all meat, but it's just, well, not all meat. He eats basic meats that are just cooked regular. Nothing fancy. He don't eat seafood. Anything that's with mayonnaise in it, he's not gonna eat. So he's pickier than I am about food. I have palate issues, but I eat a lot of stuff. He don't like a lot of stuff. He doesn't eat a whole lot of vegetables. He has like a handful of vegetables that he'll eat. And broccoli is not one. He'll eat green beans, he'll eat peas, he'll eat corn, potatoes, and that's it. He won't even eat carrots. That's it. So, I've lost one of my pieces somewhere. I think I have to find it. Maybe it's just in a pile. It could be sitting right in my lap. But we don't worry about that till we absolutely need it. Let's see. Bonita says, hey, Kevin, do the chicks know someone is missing? Here we go. The comment section. Oh, goodness. You all never fail. I wasn't smiling and stuff when I came in here, but you all get me going. I love it. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see Kevin's response. He said he's not talking to Bonita yet because he said, yes ma'am, I love growing and raising my own food. He's talking about my comment. And then and Bonita and all the rest of them scared. So now we got Mary want to know if they know. One want to know if they know the other one is missing, and now the other one want to know, and are they scared? They don't know about raising meat chickens, do they, Kevin? He gonna tell y'all about it. Probably. LaConte Middleton says, hey Kevin, we raise layers right now. What kind of meat birds do you prefer? Looking to try it down the road. And Kevin is laughing out loud at Bonita, talking about, girl, you are cracking me up. She's talking about laughing out loud. I know, right? Those meat chickens grow fast. Yes, they do, because them was some big things I saw. But he said it's almost time. So, but yeah. Kevin says, I personally like the Cornish hen cross for their size. Yes, I love Cornish hens. And and then Bonita say, or do you replace them with other Miss Crochets? Okay, for those that are not on Facebook, Miss Crochet is name of a chicken. We were in Facebook. You all, Kevin comes in here telling everybody that he's going to get me to hold a chicken. And I specifically told Kevin that that was not going to happen because I'm not going to have chicken poop in my hand. And just for the record, the chicken did poop in Kevin's hand, okay? He tried to play it off, but I saw it. He tried to play it off. That chicken would have been flying in the air had pooped in my hand. That's why I didn't pick it up. But so what I did was, Kevin had this little chicken. I think it was a gift somebody crocheted for him. And so that's what he had. I'm trying to make sure I get the right pieces. That's what he had for me to hold when the camera came on. So everybody was waiting for him to pan to me with this chicken. And I'm holding it in my hand like I'm holding the feathers back like Kevin is and everything else. And it's a crochet chicken. And then just out of the blue, he just asked me, well, what is your chick's name? Now, he never told anybody his chick's name, but he's asking me the name of my chick. So, quick thinker that I am, I go, Miss Crochet. So that's where the Miss Crochet is coming from. We are both a hoot together. Kim says we used to raise the Cornish cross for meat and had cherry eggers and barred rocks for eggs. Garnished meals, as Tiffany is saying. Eric says, I guess sushi is not on your husband's menu. No, and it's not. Now, that is not on mine either. I have no intentions of eating raw fish. So that I won't eat. I eat some stuff, but it won't be that. I think this one, I don't know what go to what at this point. I've completely messed up my orientation, but the nice thing is you just can sew anything together. I'm just trying to make sure I mix the colors up. It's not really that serious. On her blocks, you have 8 rounds plus the center, so 8 rounds. And Kevin did answer her. He says, at Bonita, if one is gone, they are all gone. I raised them in batches. Yes. So that way nobody misses anybody. Okay, just got my 4 pieces on. That's only round 2 of 8. And Tiffany says, we are simple here too. Nothing fancy, and it's rare we go out to eat. If Wendy's is steak or chicken with baked potato and carrots, we don't do fancy. We don't do fancy. Yeah. I love good food. My mom was a gourmet chef. So she could cook anyway because she was from a family that knew how to cook. And then when she became a gourmet chef and really learned a lot more about food, even more so, I love food. I love good food. I don't want to eat bad food though. I won't do it. If I'm gonna get fat, I'm gonna make sure I enjoyed every bite. That's why when you eat a piece of my pound cake, you end up gaining a pound. Because it's all real fresh ingredients. I don't mess around when I make the cake. None of that off-brand stuff. Make it taste right. Gotta make sure these are going through the seam. My concentration look. She got all these lines on these rulers. And you better use them too. Ask me how I know. Got one trimmed. Whoops. That's how it looks trimmed to untrimmed. Looks like nothing like this, and then when you square them up, they kind of start to come to life. The bigger they get, the prettier they become as well. Rose Swallows is here saying, finally I made it. You've been in here an hour now. Oh, she says we do not do Wendy's. I don't eat at Wendy's either. I don't eat at a whole lot of most restaurants most people eat at. I don't eat at a whole lot. Now my husband, he loves Hardee's burgers, and he likes I guess he likes Lee's chicken, partly because of the price as well. He used to like Kentucky Fried Chicken the best, but when they sold it, it seems like that recipe changed on him, so he wasn't interested in that anymore. So we haven't even had that. If I don't cook, he has to figure out what we're going to eat out. But I haven't eaten out now in so long. I told you all, I thought we got a new Burger King in the area, so I was trying to support the Burger King, and they on their commercial saying that their employees wear masks. I went through the drive-thru where I paid the money, didn't have a mask. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt because she's collecting money, but I still would be having a mask on if I'm collecting money. Get to the next window where they give you your food, and normally that person makes your drinks. She didn't have a mask on either, so I'm like, I'm done. I haven't been back out to a restaurant since, so I don't know what you're doing back there, so I can't do it. Diane says, I'm with your husband, T. I like my food simple. Digestive issues, and that matters a whole lot, and that can be more cumbersome than anything else. Having certain foods you eat because of your digestive system. I don't know what size these are. They didn't get pressed. They must have fallen out back here. These are for 2.5. I don't know. I guess I don't have anything. 3 3/4 to 4 inches is what I need now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll cut these 7. And then I'll need 5 more. We'll just cut them 4 inches. Okay, all been used. This one's a little shorter. Put that one over there. And I need 5 more. You all are so far down the comment section now, I can't even see it moving. And then I'll just rotate my way back through these because I only cut one piece, one size, one piece, so I can just go right back to these and use them again. Just making sure I don't put the same fabric in the block I've already used. All right, got my pieces. Let me catch up a little bit. How many swap blocks did you end up with? 39. The 2 that I was looking for never came in. But Cheryl Abraham's blocks came in. So I had 38 at the end of Wednesday's live. And then Thursday, Cheryl Abraham's blocks came in. I checked Thursday, Friday. I even went Friday before I went to Kevin's house. So nothing else came in. I even went back today. When I was going to mail my first batch out, I left those bags open in case blocks showed up today, and I just would have gone back out to my car and just did the swap outside at my car, but no blocks came in. So whatever blocks I have, I'm keeping. If anybody else blocks arrive later now, I seriously doubt it, but if they do, I'll just do return to sender on them so I don't have to fool with that. Kevin says meat chickens truly know their lot in life. They eat, sleep, eat, poop, eat, drink water, and before you know it, you have a pot of chicken and dumplings. He goes, everyone poops, laughing out loud. Seaback says, OMG, y'all gotta get control with the chickens. I was sleepy, but no more. Right, they woke me up too. Kevin says, I am dying here about Miss Crochet though. June says, you two can do a stand-up comedian. It would be awesome. I was just telling Kevin that I said, you know, we could get in trouble if we were in class somewhere, we were students together, because we can feed off each other. And we kind of know when the other one is about to cut up. So, yeah, we could. Lisa says, I really hate to leave this. Good night, everyone. Bye, Lisa. Eric says, good night. Rose is saying good night. Kim said good night. Kevin says, T's pound cake is amazing. All spice delicious. Mary says, wow, that's awesome, that tea about your mom. My mom was an excellent cook. Very good, but we never had the same thing twice. Oh my gosh, I have to have the same things twice. Now we got Eric awake. He talking about, I read pound cake. Diane says, my food has to be cooked. Except carrots. I like them raw. I like carrots and broccoli. Raw, cooked, overcooked, undercooked. It doesn't matter. I eat both of those. Those are my favorite veggies, and I can eat them anyway. Mary says, my kids don't like cooked carrots. So Studio is here saying hello to everyone. Hello, welcome. Bonita says, yeah, I think Miss T is sending subscriber of the year and Slice with her blocks. Really? That is too funny. Bonita got to taste some 2 years ago in Houston, so she at least know what it tastes like. Although, I was so embarrassed. I had put that cake in my backpack, and I was so embarrassed to give people that cake, but they didn't care what that cake looked like. They was like, all this talk about this cake, I'm gonna eat this cake. But Eric, we stayed with Eric, I, and another friend, we all stayed in a place. And I bet you Eric ate 80% of that cake. And then when the cake was gone, he started eating the caramel icing as candy. He was too funny. We had all kinds of snacks in that house, and all he ate was the cake. He was too funny. Eric says, Kentucky Fried Chicken didn't change the recipe. They changed the chickens. Okay. Mary says, oh, she's talking to Kim. And Kim says I guess she's baking and sharing with her neighbors. That's really nice. I have a friend that does that. Love to bake. Can't wait for Christmas cookie time. And when she gives you your plate of cookies, it has like 20 to 30 different varieties of cookies that she's baked. I'm like, girl, this is too much. But I eat them. It's too much for me to do, but I sure will eat them. Vivian is leaving. Bye, Vivian. See, that's the thing. The people on the East and Central Standard Time, it's our time regular go bed. Y'all on the West Coast, you know, you all okay. So that's why I'm here at 9 o'clock. Trying to give you all a better time than my Wednesday live. So, pretty cool. And Diane says, my mom was strictly a country cook. My mom is strictly a country cook at home. But my mom also experimented and would make us stuff as well. Like, not too many country cooks would make red pepper bisque soup, but that soup is the bomb. That is one of my favorite soups, and it has nothing in it but basically the seasonings from the red pepper. But it is so good. It is so tasty. All the flavors that are in that soup. Eric says, okay, I must have forgotten how to sew. I tried stitching with the presser foot up. It's not gonna work. Jada says, good night to everybody. Stay safe. Good night, Jada. Bonita talking about it was so good. Girl, we didn't care what the cake looked like. It was good. And he talking about no, more like 90%. It was so funny. I think I ate a piece of cake. Debbie, who was with us, ate a piece of cake. And I tell you, I bet you Eric ate that cake. I probably got another slice because we were in Houston for a few days. I probably got 2 slices. Eric ate the crap out that cake. I didn't bring any cake home. I can tell you that. I sliced cake for everybody at the place. Put it in my backpack. And whatever I didn't slice, Eric ate, okay? But it was pretty funny. So yeah, so I think I'm caught up now on the comments, hopefully. Let's see. I gotta sew one piece and then perhaps trim this one that's on my machine just so it can get trimmed. Get caught up with the others. So I'll sew at least one more round for sure. Girl, you got the recipe so you can make it anytime. I made it for Mother's Day, and then I also made it for Memorial Day. Now, I don't hear from my mother or my sister for about 5 days, and I'm busy and not my sister, my mother and my daughter, for like 5 days, and I didn't realize that many days had gone by that I hadn't talked to my mom. And she calls me, and the first thing out her mouth is, the cake is gone. I'm like, okay. like, what are you talking about? They are a mess. My family is a mess when it comes to this cake. My daughter, who I taught how to make the cake so somebody can have this recipe, she at one point had a cake decorating business, and she was using it in that business for her base cake. And she's asking me, can I make her a cake? And I'm like, no, you know how to make the cake. Make it yourself. I don't understand why you know how to make the cake and you won't make the cake. I don't get it. That cake's expensive to make. It takes about I'd say you can spend about $60 for ingredients to make a half a sheet cake. I just cut the wrong side. That's the problem with this particular technique. It's so easy to cut the wrong thing. So I've had that happen before. I'm just going to take it apart and I'm going to savage my block. Why? Because it's all scrappy. And when it's all mixed in, it's not going to be seen anyway. That's the one thing I hate about this technique. I just went and cut the piece I wanted to keep. So that means I got to take 2 pieces off. Yep. That's how it works. And plus, it wouldn't be right if you all don't see me ripping. I don't rip as much as when I'm live. That's when I get my ripping in. The only time I rip over here is mostly when I'm working on a I had already cut that corner too, so I don't know why I didn't turn it full way. I turned it like 1/8 of a turn. Put that in the trash. Let me put a new piece on here. Yeah. Just loving it. Things happen. Just use this to estimate a 1/4 of an inch piece. Is this 2 1/2? Yep. Put it in there. Yep. I don't like fixing stuff. I don't like mending. Just don't like it. That was that block that I just pressed the corners, needing to square it up. So let me get it off and try again. See if I got to take that other piece off. I'm on a roll. Making a mess. Let's see. See, I had already trimmed this corner off. I should have been down here. I trimmed this corner, and then I turned just 1/4 turn and went straight down this piece here. Just not paying attention. Not at all. Let's try this again. That's why I say you can mess this stuff up easy with this ruler. I'm not going to even rotate my mat. I'm just going to turn it so I can keep my square in the same spot. Make sure all these pieces line up. Concentration now. You can ruin your whole block on when you make a miscut on this. That's only my second time messing up on a cut though. It's not bad. I'm just gonna skip some comments. I'll come back up. Eric talking about what happened. I guess I must have screamed out. I don't know. Diane says, laughing out loud. No, Eric says, oh, she got me all scared hearing her scream. Diane says, laughing out loud, T, you made me think I jumped, you cut yourself. And so Studio goes, me too. I thought she cut herself too. He says, I made friends with my seam ripper. I call him Jack. You got that right. Diane talking about I was fixing to call 911. I bet she woke everyone. Ain't nobody in here but me and my husband. And he is downstairs watching television. It was some boxing or something on earlier I saw on television. June says, is anyone having problems with some dang animals digging your flower pots? What to do? I have no clue. I know I probably got some groundhogs because went in my yard and felt some soft spots. So we got to figure that out. And Rose says, I would have been fighting Eric for the pound cake. That's too funny. That's the one that I missed. Yep. So we savaged it. Don't look like any accident happened to it at all. Let me close up the rotary cutter. Don't want that open. That I don't need, especially on a live. Diane says, oh yeah, you screamed. I'm sorry. I was surprised that I was on the second round and made a mistake in cutting. I thought that was only a first round mistake. But apparently not. Cool girl, if you give me the secret cake recipe, I'll keep it safe for you. Jennifer Massard is here. She says, I have heard of sprinkling cayenne pepper on the salt. Can't hurt. You know, and next time I go to the store, I'm going to get a big bulk one because I heard somebody say put that also in my car. And thinking of my car, I did find somebody that put me on their list to cut my tree down for me. I do love this tree, but I spend more time having sinus issues from it. We spend 3/4 of the year cleaning up from it. We can clean that tree up today and tomorrow come back, and that sweet gum tree got something else for us to pick up. It's just, it makes the house a mess. It's just got to go. And it's in my front yard, which is, my front yard is a short yard. And so it's all out in the street. We're trying to keep the street clean, but I'm not going out there every day. So it just needs to go. I'm so sorry I'm going to have to cut it down, but it's just got to go. I can't take it anymore. But I did find somebody. We're about 2 to 3 weeks out on their schedule. So I figure if they're telling us that, it probably will be a month before we see anybody. But it was some guys. I told you all, our neighborhood is turning into more of a rental property where some property management place has investors that are buying properties and then they're renting them out here. So they do all kinds of work, and sometimes when I see them out working, I'll go and talk to them and see what they would charge for certain things. Well, 2 doors down, we had a mother who passed. Her kids sold the house to the management company. So they were down there cutting trees. So I went down there and asked them. I watched them first, and then I said, okay, I can have them do it, just to make sure that they knew what they were doing. So, looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to not having to pick up as many leaves in the fall, and then I don't have to worry about sweet gums all over the place either. I don't know what that other thing was that it put out, some kind of sprigs of berries that would dry and turn into pollen. That was the worst. That's the one that made me sick. So I know my neighbors are going to be happy because I'm the only one that has that particular tree within like a 4-house radius all the way around, at least. I'm sure. I've only seen it in one other spot on my way home. So I'm sure they're going to be happy when this tree go down. It's a mess. Eric is telling Quill Gal, good luck with that. See how I ignored it, Eric? I just read her question and moved on. I'd rather break into the Pentagon than get that recipe from T. Teresa says it's an elm tree. Those are messy. I think I said it's a sweet gum tree by now. I probably didn't say it at first. Diane says, June, cats will dig in your flower pots or gardens along with mice, rats, squirrels, you name it. Squirrels just take over everything. They eat whatever. People think squirrels don't eat stuff, but they'll eat whatever. Even wires, apparently. June says, I know, Eric, but we'll see. Laughing out loud. Jennifer J is here, says, hi, TNT Quilters. Babysitting toddler can only listen. That's pretty cool. June says, I have never had a problem until this year. Wow. And June says, I had frogs last year, have seen snakes this year as well. Tiffany says, I'm still here just listening. I make some chicken and rice soup to help my sick feeling. Need to have light foods. Yep. I actually love chicken and rice soup. That's one of my favorite soups. I eat it out the can. I also make it from scratch. I just love chicken and rice soup. Teresa says, getting rid of the sweet gums might also help with the squirrel issue. That's why I'm getting rid of it. The main reason, because the sweet gums is right over, and when I pull into my driveway, it's right over my driveway. Plus, I'm driving into those sweet gums as well, so it'll help save my tires as well. Mary says, just get ready to have your air conditioning bill go up when you cut that tree down. I understand. I don't have any tree in the back of my, in my backyard that shields the sun. And we get the afternoon sun there. So I know it's going to be hotter, but I'm going to be happier. I don't have to impromptu see if my car is gonna start, you know, to see if a squirrel has gotten in there. So, and June says they like telephone wires. They like Christmas tree wires too. Ask me how I know that. They also like my car wires. That was the most expensive. Eric, somebody, I saw a squirrel eat a piece of fried chicken. I guess so. She says, I'll try it all tomorrow. Here I come, get stuff. Yes. And Diane says that, Eric, you're not supposed to feed wildlife. Girl, squirrels, they eat through our, the trash cans. That plastic is really thick, and they will eat a hole into the trash can. We make sure that we try to tie our bags down so you can't smell through them. But squirrels are horrible. And then don't let the raccoons smell. They really got a good sense of smell. I saw a raccoon tracking some stuff from like half a block away, and he was on a mission. He skipped past all kinds of trash cans to go to this one area that had their trash can was overflowed. And he was tracking to that particular trash can, passing all the other stuff. I said I had never seen anything like it in my life. It's amazing the sense on wildlife animals. They can sense, smell anything. It's amazing. Put this one on here. This is a great way to use up hodgepodge strips that you just got hanging out, not doing anything with, because these strips I know have been in here. I haven't done anything with 1.5 inch strips in a long time. So I feel good that I'm in a container that look like it's grown, even though I haven't put anything in it. The lid is bowing more than when I started. So I don't fluff them up. And we know they all propagate, these fabric scraps propagate in the dark, right? The cool gal says, Eric, maybe we can steal the recipe from her daughter or she will will it to us. You all haven't met my daughter for real, for real. Y'all see her. She all cute and stuff. That girl's a mess. Here, you won't get it from her. She won't even make it herself. She don't want to do the work. She's a mess. I feel sorry for whoever got to work with her when I pass and she got to go through all my quilt stuff. I feel sorry for them. Make sure we cut in the right spot. And even Eric said that quilt girl, she is worse. T taught her too well, see? She is cute as all get out, but that's about it. That girl is a hot mess. She cracks me up. When she was growing up, my husband would look at me like, are you going to do anything with all that stuff she talking about? I said, nope. He said, what you going to do? I said, I just use her for entertainment. And then when she walk away, all of that stuff is gone. She's crazy. She is truly crazy. She come tell you all off the wall kind of stuff like it's just gonna happen. And I just look at her and I go, oh, okay. I might ask her a couple questions of how she thinks she's gonna do all of that. And then she'll give me her, little weird answers because it just should happen for me. Something like that. Just as simple as that. And I go, oh, okay. She's crazy. She just put on a Facebook stat. Tell you how crazy she is. And she puts down, when it's my friend's birthday, it's my birthday too. It's like, you don't have a birthday with everybody you know. She's crazy. She's still in that woe is me stage, but she's 34 years old. That normally happens when you're a teenager and you grow out of it. She never grew out of that. Her father has more children, but I don't. So she could be just slightly spoiled, Maybe that's it. But I didn't do the spoiling, other people did. I took care of basic needs. C-Rex says, 1 drop of ammonia will keep everyone out of your trash cans. And that's what I put in mine. I clean mine regularly. And then I clean with the ammonia outside. And then I just make sure that I run enough water so that it's not in my lawn. But yeah, I put ammonia there. I put ammonia in my mailbox because the squirrels, there's so many squirrels. They were running the birds out of the trees from building their nests so that they can have their babies in the spring. So I would put a little drop by my mailbox. You can go somewhere else, but you can't take the mailbox, It's like, no, you can't do it right there. So, yeah, ammonia is some good stuff. Eric wants to know if, do you all use steam or use a dry iron when you're pressing? I like steam. When I'm doing my press stick, I'm of course dry pressing. Other than that, I like steam. Let everybody else answer. I'm sure there's a lot of answers already in there by the time I start reading the questions. It's Allie saying hello to everybody. Hi, Allie. Welcome. Tiffany says steam. June says steam all the time. Bonita says, I want a 1-year subscription to Quiltster from the retreat. First to post in Instagram. That's pretty cool. Does steam make your fabric stretch? See, that's the difference. It don't make my fabric stretch because I press. I don't iron. I know I'm using steam, so I'm actually lifting my iron and putting it where I want. So I'm not pressing. I'm actually ironing. I mean, I'm not ironing. I'm actually like doing a lift and press. And Tiffany says on the bias it does. So if you do have bias, you do have to be careful. You need to lift that iron up and not move it. Mary says, Eric, dry out distorted some blocks with steam ones. And I wonder too if you had pre-starched, if it would have helped too. Jennifer says dry iron for me on my wool mat. That's pretty good. And June says my 8-year-old granddaughter is like that also. It's just too funny. Hate to leave. This is from Kim, but I'm having trouble staying awake. Y'all have a good night. Stay safe. God bless. Bye, Kim. We got about 30 more minutes that we'll be here. Just chatting. Let's see. How many people are you all showing? Oh, I got 60 something. Okay. Just trying to make sure people were still here. People saying good night to Kim. And Diane says, I wonder if ammonia works on fleas. Now that I don't know. C-Rex saying steam. EJ's daughter saying steam. I like using magic sizing also. That's from Mary. Mary is saying good night. She says, Kevin, thanks for the laugh. Good night, everybody. That's from Kevin. Good night. See you next time. We'll be chatting on the phone or something. Bonita's reminding everybody to say thumbs up. Thank you, Diane. She says she's got 65. Because sometimes I see a different number than what you all are working with. So that's why I was checking. Thank you. Live chat. I got out by mistake. Do not use ammonia on fleas unless you want your pet to be bleached. Okay. Thanks, Mary. I don't think she's talking about the fleas on the pets, is she? Really? I didn't know that. So, I'm going to try to get a few more. My post office is open on Sunday. I'll see if I can get up in the morning, maybe package like another 5 or so packages. Get those in the mail. For those blocks. Plus, I got some orders I want to put in the mail tomorrow, too. I got my phone on the ruler. That's this clear ruler sitting on black, so it doesn't show up very well. Okay, next spot is 3.5, so I'd say 4 1/4 or so. 4.5 would definitely work. Oh, okay. She says, I tried it on my dog. Suddenly we had to rename him Spot. We're not putting ammonia on the animals, Eric. It's crazy. And my brother says, good night, sis, and everyone. Battery getting low. I'm outside. Y'all stay safe. Good night. And he got well, I don't know if your church is in or not. I was going to say he's got church in the morning too, but I don't know if churches are back in. I haven't paid them any attention right now. So, because I know I'm not going. I'm trying to see what the statistics are. Mary says, I never heard of post office open on Sunday. The post office is open on Sunday for about 2.5 to 3 hours on Sunday. In my area, not all post offices are. But they don't do any mail out, but you can drop stuff off. And that's what I use it for. I tend to go just drop stuff off. Most times it's not as many people there, but I think now people in my area are getting hip to the fact that they're open. So sometimes I go in there and it's a long line. When they first started doing it, it would just be, the girl would be in there so bored, it was ridiculous. Bias edges starch the fabric really well. At Ray, be well and safe. Okay, I've heard, all I heard was using ammonia on fleas on pets, so I thought we was putting them on pets. I think she was just trying to spray it in the air to get rid of some fleas. I'm gonna check it out and see what happens with that. Some churches are and some aren't. I'm scared of people spitting on me when they sing, laughing out loud. I'm not going. I know the church where we meet at, they opened up. Oh, Sunday may have been their first day that they opened up. And I'm waiting to see if by the end of July, if I can start back our club meetings or not, if everybody in the church seem to be doing okay. We'll see. But I'm not gonna, I don't want to be anybody's experiment. I was thinking, this is from Diane, I was thinking around the backyard with ammonia. Yes, that's what I thought you meant too, Diane. Eric is funny. Don't put it on the dogs. We weren't, Eric. We weren't going to do it. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do 4, 5, 6. Let's just do 6 and then cut 2 pieces. At least 4 1/4. At least 1. Didn't get them straightened out enough to cut 2 pieces. Didn't plan that very well. Alright. I think this is going to be my last round that I sew on because it's coming up to 11, isn't it? Let's see, 10:38. So yeah, this will be my last one. I got 12 seams to sew here. Square this one up so it'll be ready. And then I'll just chat the rest until 11 o'clock with you guys live. Gotta get the line in the middle. In the middle, in the middle. I'm just spinning the block so I don't have to move my ruler. Last one. I get real serious when it's time to cut, right? Don't want to slice through the wrong part of the block. I don't want you all to see me cry. I almost cried before, but I screamed instead and it scared you guys. And Tiffany says that guess her husband's going to church tomorrow. So ours is open for now. I'm gonna put the same color on right in a row, and I know it won't be on the wrong block, right? Could have cut these a little longer. I thought I measured 3 3/4. I cut over 4 1/4. I guess I should have cut 4 1/2 would be better. I think when I pick stuff up, it stretches and changes size or something. And it was doing a whole lot of that stretching when I didn't have my strips pressed. It's like, no, I can't do that. We got to straighten up these seams. So I got white over there, so we'll turn it, put white somewhere else. We're going backwards now. White one. Shoot these through. Knock these off of my agenda. Where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on the 4th of 8. But I'm only going to do 7. I'm not doing those corners anymore. I'm going to do 7 rounds. We're not putting those little corners on anymore. It's too much work for just a spot of color. And y'all know I like scrap quilts. And she says, what did you do now? Nothing. I didn't do anything. Tiffany says it has to be required to go in. I'm sure, oh, to wear the mask, I guess. June says, I just have a cat now. Miss my golden. Just put orange on. Put orange on again. Making sure we don't duplicate in the blocks. Put the same piece on right in a row. Can't mess it up that way. And then I think I'm gonna go relax. I'm not going back to work today. I am not going in there. I'm not gonna do it. I gotta do some tomorrow. I gotta do some. I'll pack up at least 5 more boxes to go out, and then I'll design. I had some people order the state quilter shirts, so I'll design that tomorrow for those that are. I think I need Florida, and I was working on Kansas and never finished it, so I gotta finish Kansas. I can't remember what other state I gotta do, but I know Florida is one. That one's gonna be fun to figure out how to put the data on, because Florida is so small. Got 2 more pieces of fabric down here, so close to the end. I don't even think well, I guess I will square them up since I got time, and then when I come back tomorrow, it'll be straight to sewing. If I come back in here tomorrow, it just depends. If I get everything I need to get done, completed. we're even going to cut the thread here just to get everything squared up. I like to, when I leave my work area, like if I have ripping or something, I never leave where when I come back I have to rip. I go ahead and do the bad part of something, so when I come back I'm real excited about the next step. So the squaring up is the most tedious part on this, so I definitely don't want to come back and sit down and have to square up a block. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to stop so I can actually cut my actual sewing machine off, so that's not still running. And then once I square this up, I can cut that light off. The light helps, it helps project light over here. This is a light I have under my machine. It projects light a little bit around the room on this side, especially since this one's not working. I've started ordering stuff, but nothing has arrived. So no notifications from any of these companies or anything. I'm like, okay, stuff's taking forever to get here. I did order, I told you all I ordered from Blueprint. I ordered because I did not have door prizes for my scrap quilting club, although they really don't need door prizes because I made all those albums and spent all of that money. And since everybody is going to be kind of a winner, but I was like, let me go ahead and order some stuff. And I also can put some stuff up too for a future retreat or something, maybe. I don't know. It just depends on next time I order something. I might end up giving it to them over 2 years, or who knows. Just depends. I try to do stuff when I get good prices for door prizes. Otherwise, I can't do door prizes. Back to spinning the mat. We hope this works. Last corner. You can't see the line. Okay. Gotta get corner to corner. Okay. They're really cute. So I think I got 2 more rounds, I guess, to go. How many? 1, 2, yeah. And I got the other blocks covered up over there. So I got those 2. This last one here, square it up. And it's 10:49 right now. Just want to get this step done, and then I'll end with the chat. Elaine Doucette has come in or started talking. I can't see what you're saying. Just happened to glance down. 2 more cuts. Right there and right there. All right, last one. Get another block because that one's covered up. So I just got to go up 1 more time. So like I've got, this block has 2 pieces right here. This one has 3, so I just got to go up one more time, and then her 7, 8, her 6, 7, and 8 are on the corners. You see how she's got this little piece here, and then when you put the seam allowance in there, it's only going to be a speck of color. I think I'm going to leave that off on my future block, so it's not bad. If I finish these tomorrow, I'll be caught up. If not, we'll be behind for another few days. It'll be okay. Put this back on my design wall so I have it for inspiration. Put this, just lay it up there. My ruler so my fan don't blow my pieces away like it did before. Put all of this up. All right, let's see. I can't remember last comment. June says, I walked a couple blocks. I have gained weight due to meds, so need to move. Eric says, I was wondering how your health has been, Tiff. I didn't see the Insomniac lives going on. Elaine says, good practice, T. My granny taught me the same thing. Fix the machine, thread the bobbin, stitch, rip, all before you leave your project for another day. I've always done that because I don't like coming back, and if I have something that I don't like to do, it just brings me down. So I don't want to start that when I came in here because I enjoy sewing. So I don't enjoy ripping. So, yep. And Tiffany is talking to Mary and Eric about her illnesses. Be keeping Tiffany in our prayers for her health. Lisa says, love the blocks, T. Thank you. I thought you left. Maybe you were telling somebody else bye. I hope I get to email you tomorrow. Yeah, about the shirt. I did order the shirt. I'll email you the price and stuff. Mary says, all my thoughts and prayers to Tiff. Okay, I know I've been away too long because I have to ask this question. What block is T working on? This is another pineapple block. This is like my 3rd one. I got another one that I haven't done. I've done 1 or 2 sew sessions on. 2, I think. It's a scrappy one but it's got some plain scrappiness on that one from the Teaquilts pineapple system. I stopped working on it because I saw that Guyleen was coming up with this one that's making 1 Trash to Treasures scrap pineapple block a day. So by the end of June, you should have 30 blocks. It's June 6th, finna go on to June 7th. I have 4 blocks. So I'm behind. I started out really good. Was ahead, and then I'm behind. And then he says, ooh, pineapple block, my least favorite fruit. Really? I love a sweet pineapple. He says, unless it comes with alcohol. He needs to quit. I don't like pina coladas. That's Mary. I don't like the coconut in pina colada for some strange reason. Rose Wall says, night 10, everyone. Bye, Rose. We'll see you next time. Tiffany says it's 8:51 here. Yep. Lisa says, glad you're getting there, Tiffany. Everyone seemed worried about you, praying for you, and missing you. And Lisa says, haha, I came back. We'll check my email. I haven't sent you an email yet. I'll send it tomorrow, Lisa. Diane says, good night, everyone. Gentle hugs, everyone. Catch y'all next time. And so, yes, we are at the bottom of chat. So guess what? Teajuana gets to leave work 5 minutes early, or maybe about 4 by the time you all say good night. So we're going to go ahead and end here because I'm done. I'm so glad for a chat with you guys. Like I said, when I came in, I was so tired, but y'all chat comments crack me up so much that you all wake me up. So I appreciate that. Even when I'm having bad days, you all cheer me up. So I love you all in the chat room and appreciate every last one of you spending your time here with me. So thank you so much for that. And Eric's still on food. I do like pineapple upside down cake though. So yeah, I will see you all next Wednesday for sure in a live. I'm not sure. I have to check and see when our school district is out to see if they release some of our internet wires. And maybe just do some spot Mondays here and there, and then maybe I'll do a Monday one week and then Saturday the next week, like switch it up a little bit once the school gets out here with the system, so that people that are up in the daytime can see some live chats as well. But yeah, that's it, everybody. Again, stay blessed and stay safe out there. See you all next time. Gotta lean in. I got the camera this end too.